Shanghai, a city where ancient tradition meets cutting-edge innovation. From historic streets to futuristic skyscrapers, this bustling metropolis offers a unique blend of the old and the new. The city doesn't just shine on its famous landmarks, but also cultural spots and delicious local food. Join me as I make my way towards this most prosperous and modernized city in China. Firstly, arriving at Lujiazui metro station, stood in front of me is Shanghai's iconic building, the Oriental Pearl Tower. This architectural wonder attracts millions of visitors each year. The Pearl Tower has just celebrated its 30th birthday. At 468 meters tall, it was the tallest structure until 2007. But what really makes it stand out is its distinctive design. 11 spheres of varying sizes, arranged vertically to give it the appearance of pearls strung together. This design was inspired by an ancient Chinese poem that talks about pearls falling into a jade plate, symbolizing prosperity. This mixture of modern engineering and cultural symbolism is a perfect reflection of Shanghai itself. I made my way up to one of the tower's best features, the observation decks. Hi everyone, this is the 263-meter sightseeing platform. From up here, you can see the entire cityscape, the Huangpu River snaking through the city, the futuristic skyscrapers of Lujiazui, and even glimpses of the Bund, where colonial architecture meets modern China. On a clear day, the view is absolutely breathtaking. You really get a sense of just how huge and diverse Shanghai really is. Transparent observatory. That's gonna be really exciting. Let's go and check it out. Really quickly. Look at this little old woman. Look at this grandma. I think she's afraid of stepping onto this glass. I have to say, when I first stepped foot onto this thing, I was quite like that guy. My legs actually shaking because I was looking down at the same time stepping out. My brain just couldn't take it. It was so scary. But when you're walking next to it or sitting next to a view that's stunning like behind me, there's just no way to be scared. The Oriental Pearl Tower isn't just about views. Inside, you will find restaurants, a futuristic space-themed ride, and even a museum. The Shanghai History Museum, located in the base of the tower, is an incredible place to learn about the city's past. This is one of my favorite areas. This is the wax statue district. And all these statues, including buildings, building materials, actually reflected Shanghai since probably 500 years ago. And you can see these people are from all walks of life. And these wax statues are so vivid, especially their facial expressions. You can probably tell how they actually feel doing their work during that time. Behind me is the CocaCola Restaurant. Let's go. It's not just a place to grab a bite, it's an experience blending the iconic Coca-Cola brand with Chinese cuisine. There are interactive displays, themed photo spots, and even mini exhibits on the brand's history in China. It's like a mini Coca-Cola museum right inside the restaurant. This is the AI chess player. In this restaurant, you can play Chinese chess or it's another type of Chinese chess. That's the Coca-Cola. That's the first thing we're gonna have a sip. It's actually pretty fizzy. After filling up my energy, I took a bike trip along the West Bund bike track and got on the ferry from Dongchang Port to East Bund Port. This is the East Bund of Shanghai. Pedestrian shopping streets just across the road. There's a lot of beautiful buildings here and they got history as well. Especially at nighttime, it looks absolutely amazing. The Bund is a symbol of Shanghai's rich history, blending colonial era architecture with modern skyscrapers across the river. The Bund, or White Tan as it's known in Chinese, stretches for about 1.5 kilometers along the western bank of the Huangpu River. This area was once home to foreign consulates, banks and trading houses. While the East Bund offers stunning views of the river, it is often packed with crowds of photo hotheads. The West Bund is often neglected while it also offers an unmatchable view, but with a completely different feel. You could enjoy a romantic walk along the riverbank and have a nice dinner at one of the restaurants and bars right beside the water, or even listening to some Chinese street music performances while taking in all this breathtaking East Bund river scenery. Connected with the East Bund in the busiest intersection, Nanjing Row has been Shanghai's shopping hub for over a century. Originally built in the 1800s, it was once home to the city's most famous department stores and boutiques, making it a symbol of Shanghai's commercial success. Halfway through the walk, I make a detour down south and arrived at Xiao Dongmen, which means Little East Gate. Nicknamed Old Shanghai, Xiao Dongmen is located at the heart of the old city. As a hidden gem, Little East Gate is one of the oldest and most authentic neighborhoods in Shanghai. It's a fascinating place known for its history, street markets and traditional vibe. This neighborhood still holds traces of its historical roots with narrow alleys, traditional houses, and remnants of the old city walls. The third day, I started my day early as I wanted to be a Shanghaining, which means Shanghai people, and experience the morning market. Located south of Shanghai Southern Station, I arrived at Jialing Road Market. It is said that this place has the most authentic and delicious Shanghai food in street style, including xiaolongbao, steamed buns, shengjianbao, pan-fried buns, 鸡蛋饼, egg wraps, youtiao, fried dough sticks, and so on. It is not a huge market, but there always seems to be a queue somewhere. Xiaolongbao, look at that. Oh, look at the juice, still dripping. Let's try this. Oh, the juice just burst out. Look at that. This is my favorite. On a full belly, I slowly made my way up north. For a different side of Shanghai, I passed Hengshan Road and Wukang Road in the French concession. This area was once a French settlement and is known for its leafy streets, colonial-era architecture, and trendy cafes. Continuing north, I finally arrived at a serene and spiritual destination, Jade Buddha Temple, a peaceful retreat in the bustling city. The most expensive and important temple in Shanghai, known for its stunning Jade Buddha statue and tranquil atmosphere. This place is a must-see for anyone looking to experience Shanghai's spiritual side. Just when I stepped outside the temple, I was stopped by a Buddhist prophet. He read my face and told me that I had a rough start of life and she wishes to provide some guidance for me for the road ahead. I was curious about what she could see in ahead of me. Then, she led me to a quiet corner and started reading my palm. She told me that the three main lines in my palm symbolized health, career, and marriage, respectively. My career and marriage is rough until midlife because there are quite a few crosses on the main lines. But after midway, they get smoother, so I should focus on career first and have a late marriage. She also said that below my pinky, there are two lines, so I should have two kids. If the right side of the line is deeper, then it's a girl. If opposite, then it's a boy. So I should have a girl, then a boy. Looking at the length of my pinky comparing to my ring finger, it almost reached the top line. If it did, then I should live up to 103 years. Now it looks like I could live up to the 80s. She was right about the late marriage and rough career path, and I'm not 100% believing the future she told me, especially the gender of my kids. But it was interesting to find out how she was said about my future, and I think it was entertaining. At the end, she told me to pay her a fortune amount. I said 68 yuan because 6 and 8 both are lucky numbers in China. But she surprised me and asked for 69 yuan. I even asked to make sure I didn't hear it wrong. She confirms it. And it makes me think that there are definitely some naughty fortune tellers out there. I felt that everyone comes to Shanghai with excitement and adventure, and everyone leaves Shanghai with a unique experience belongs to themselves. My journey to Shanghai stops here, but I felt that I might set foot on this magical land again soon.